Hi everybody, my name is Marian Villa. I'm Senior Full Stack Product Designer at NodeSource. I'm Latina, and I know that I don't look like the typical stereotype of a Latin woman, but I'm from Medellin, Colombia. English is my second language, so I feel very proud to belong to this little corner of South America. So thanks to computer video games, I have had a crush of computer science. I was a child, so I decided to study graphic interface at the university. Then I get involved in human interaction design, UX, CX, whatever. And being a nerd, okay, I have problems with the pointer. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, now we have it. Yeah. Okay, so being a nerd and mixing my ability between computer design, science, and human science also led me to seek like my peers. And in 2016, I founded Pioneers Dev. Pioneers Dev is the biggest community in Medellin, Colombia for women in tech with 1,200 members, most of them from low-income backgrounds. So they learn to code programming languages and learn to code and get a job in the industry. So in 2020, we won being the first Latin America and the only one at the moment, the Open Source Community Award. And this award is selected by IBMers, so the employees, the formal employees from IBM, so it's an honor to be part of this award. And also we were recognized from the Royal Academy of Engineering London for a high impact innovation project, so that's Pioneers Dev. So I built a community in Colombia and we get the recognition in World Wide Web. So finally, okay, I have the same problem again. Okay. Finally, in 2021, I decided to be part of an amazing team, NodeSource. And this is my first formal job in technology because at first I was a part of the academy as a former professor in university in undergraduate and postgraduate in my city. And I'm also our founder of this ONG, Pioneers Dev, and a small digital agency in Medellin. So I move between design, communications, and tech, but I also have a background in business and marketing. But I always trying to consistently apply this knowledge to social impact. So I truly believe like we are here to a greater purpose, and that's what I saw in NodeSource is the opportunity to continue creating projects that positively impact the world. So I joined the team to build or release like the Ensolid SaaS with these amazing engineers. And if you didn't know Ensolid, so I invite you to try it. I'm going to share with you like what we attach to the product according to community building, that is this keynote. So Ensolid enables organizations to build, manage, secure, and analyze Node.js applications. Is the APM leader in Node.js, and you can run. It's fully compatible with runtime, and you could install this in place of the Node.js project. So empathy, the keystone in community building. So today, I'm going to talk about empathy and about community, but talking about community is really difficult because it's really it's a broad definition. community, you could apply this concept in many different forms, and you could talk about community in different possible topics and approaches and systems. So when I first thought about sharing this keynote, I was telling a story. So every product starts with a story, and several writers said, like, you first start with the character, then you build like all the ecosystem of this character, and suddenly you get the story, and then you get another characters who join like the main narrative. But what happened with our story? So in just give me a second. I have problems with the pointer and the. Okay, in our story, developers are the heroes of the story, and when we're talking about heroes, we are talking about common values who create like the collective approach of the story. So it's who creates like the culture. So then when we are talking about open source project. When we are talking about the culture and the key values in open source projects, so we were talking about distribution, modification, and use. So community spaces offer opportunities for ongoing exchange by getting multiple perspectives, opinions, and experience for different backgrounds. And this knowledge and benefits all the heroes and developers in their own journey. So distribution, use, and modification, DOM, is a Latin word according or related to time and comes either through correlation. So community building needs to focus on providing value-driven experience that support the members to grow and transform. Support, finally, is the year that embrace these values, distribution, use, and modification, and is what makes community building possible. We have other elements for both developers and users, and this is collaboration, take part, teamwork, transparency, accessibility, free adaptation to user needs. So community spaces, knowledge, and experience sharing, collectively learning are the ground for a strong sense of trust and loyalty. So support is everything in creating community. So at this point, we know that users always want to be part, and if we are in the product side, we know that users needs to be like an active role in the creation of the product. So becoming a maker, taking curiosity to another level in our product, being supportive, critical, and of course ethical will be like the main point of creating an open source project. So sharing become a very empowering practice that can turn into a source of motivation, inspiration, learning, and support for the people in the community. So how to create code with purpose and involve others? That's the main question we have in this keynote. So companies have here a call to be active participants in the open source culture and understanding that they are part of the ecosystem, and they made up for humans who are active characters and build scenarios and stories in the interaction with various publics of interest stakeholders. So each community has the potential to amplify visions and missions and causes and to set themselves proactively to organize mobilization, activist programs, campaigns, or simple actions to engage with impact-driven transformations. So listen, different perspectives. Community spaces are collective spaces where a diversity point of view, backgrounds, experience, and opinions have a big potential to create innovation. Many brain cells and points of view working together result in higher chances to get brand new solutions and approaches that can help coming up with innovative systems and answers to specific issues or challenges. And when I refer to listen from the heart. So that's mean to connect with others through feelings and through emotions. And when I refer to connect, I refer to connect is really being authentic, and connection will be the ability to take information and apply the information in real time, being flexible but authentic, so you don't need to edit yourself. And finally, this statement is like every human connection expand exponentially and increase our ability to impact, because we truly be part of the problem and we take an action of the problem, so we engage. So we go towards to something greater. There is more of me when I'm connected to you, and we are part of something bigger than you and me. We are togetherness, greater good in the world. So community is the core value. So when we are talking about community, is span our definition, because we are talking about common unity. So it's a dialogue that flows between you and me and make us fit in and be our best selves. We also talk about community and we say, no, something that you are feeling really passionate about it, but passion is not something we have, it's who we are. And when you are, and you truly believe in that thing that passion is when great contributions start. So lead us to social change. This only happens when you get personal connections and when you feel you care, you belong, you have a promise there, because you find a path with which you can identify. So when we are discussing these points at NodeSource, we are the main Node.js distributor on Linux, but we were talking about how we can get better, or how we can get accessible, interpretable, actionable about something that truly matters to us. So we know that what happened in recent years, you have probably felt this disconnection with the communities and with our stakeholders and with our heroes, our developers. So we were really excited that found that talking to people, being here, talking to people, networking, and trying to be here in a geographical location really enhanced the experience to share about our project. So the questions that we were talking about and discussing as a group is how we can go do better, or how can we go beyond our product, so connecting with others. So 3 answers was pretty crazy at the time. Was like, we could planting trees in Medellin, Colombia, South America. So that's how NodeForest born. So this project, we realized we have a different blog posts about this project. So we realized that our digital footprint is something big, because of the servers we use and the technology that our engineers and customers are using. So we were discussing, like, we truly matter about the planet, is the only one that we have, and an environmental problem is something that we have here and we face it in a daily basis. So this is not a marketing speech, it's something that we truly care about. And we have a distributed team, and some of our team, like 7 of them, we were in Colombia, so we are Latin American people. And you know, like like tropical forest is where diversity and a different kind of species lives. So we decide to take a part of this problem, and from the heart, talking about listen each other, listen what we truly matters, connecting through emotions and understanding that this is really matter to us, we decide to plant like trees in Colombia. And finally, pues, I like to invite you to visit our blog post and read the full story to creating a project to building community in Colombia through listen from emotions and feelings, connecting, also taking an active listening and take it to action, engage, which implies providing tools to carry it out, and committed to a cause. Yeah. So, and finally, if there's something, one thing I would like to remember is this short talk is about you, because it's you in the middle, so you're an important part for our community, and it couldn't exist without you. So embrace it, be part of it, and take an action to create like the social change we need in the world. If you want to be part of this initiative, we have like these promo codes. You could take a screenshot or a photograph. And we were planting a tree for each customer or a person who signed up in our product. So thank you.